Okay, low-key, I literally forgot my Genshin password, so I had to go on my phone to try and remember it. So that's why I'm taking a while just getting everything set up. Um, so yeah. Oh shit, Genshin's just went off. God's sake. But yeah, I'm just loading in right now. Gonna buy maybe something, I don't know. Um, you know, we'll figure it out. Okay, I'm literally making a purchase. Which, you know, not something you really want to show on stream. Um, oh, I haven't played in absolutely ages, to the point where I've got the 2 week thing. You know that thing you get when you haven't played for 2 weeks? Yeah, I've got that, which is kind of embarrassing. But yeah, don't worry, I'm just setting everything up. I don't know, Genshin's been so boring lately. Got my fucking password wrong. Yeah. Damn Genshin, just let me pay for Welcome, please. Yeah, this is from my main playlist, but I think because I really like Genshin's music, so I'm gonna keep Genshin music on. Um, oh my god, it's so awkward at pausing. It's like, how about it's always like, no, I don't want to pause. Okay, there we go. Um, yeah, okay. We just turn the music up on Genshin. It's full. The music's full. But let's look at all this mail that I've got. What? The hell's this for? Is this something that just like came with the new update, or is this like because I haven't played for ages? I feel like I've seen this name card before. Oh, let's shut up, Linny. I'm just gonna look at all these real quick. See, I really want him. Like, I know he's free, but I really want him on Constellation as well. And in terms of wishes, I'm gonna be wishing for. Is this a triple banner? Oh, no, that was last updates. Yeah, I really want Garming. Like, also, look at her new skin. It's so cute. I don't have Shenhe though, and to be fair, I'm not that bothered in getting her. Um, let's see. Who's the other one? I know there's someone else. Isn't there a 4-star that just got a skin as well, or am I making stuff up? That took me out. And then this is a really pretty name card. I do really like that, actually. Yeah, not free to play. Shut up, Linny. We're so loud. Okay. Let me just get my blessings. I do like this screen. Because you know the old screen used to have to go up to your events and do it here. Oh my god! Wait, is this one of the new bosses? Oh fuck, they look so cool. I love when Genshin actually do really cool bosses. Let's do the trials and, you know. Oh, hold on. Can you... Do I have my Genshin volume on? I do not. Okay, hold on a second. Sorry about this. It is Genshin Impact. There we go. I always forget to... Honestly, where did she even come from? Like... Ooh. Oh, hell yeah, he's Claymore.
Make way for the Adeptus. Inconsequential.
As you can tell, I'm not very good when it comes to playing on PC. Oh, I love him. Just look.
Up to it, Monzai.
Monzai? But it's such a cute name.
Bright clouds converge. Skyward.
Ooh. Ow. Oh my god, she has...
Witness the power of good.
Mini happy returns.
Okay, I love Garming so much. Oh my god, they finally added... Jeez, I've been waiting for that for months. They finally added it where you can just switch trials like that. That is genuinely so helpful. Like, it was always... It was a slight inconvenience.
Everyone hold hands. Yeah, make yourselves at home. You're toast.
Let's spark things up a little.
Let the show begin. The Temple of Wisdom. I see everything.
I like Nahid. Oh shit. I always like Nahida's playstyle, but I don't really like her as a character. I find she's like she's just really annoying in my opinion. Which, you know, it's a controversial opinion.
The Temple of Wisdom. Grow, grow, grow.
Also, might have to turn Genshin down on my side because it's so loud. I can't hear I can't hear myself speaking, and I know that when I can't hear myself speak. Honestly, it's a good game, but it's very grindy. Like, it's not something you can just hop on and then just wander around for a bit and do nothing. It's a grindy game, and honestly, that's like the only reason. I don't really play it as much as anymore.
Once.
Oh, and also, it's a gacha, so you know, it's got the gambling side, which is probably the only reason I keep coming back to the game. If I didn't, honestly, I get bored of Minecraft. I obviously do have it. I still play it. I don't know. I never know what to do anymore. Oh, shit, wrong. 5 wishes. Let's see what I'm gonna get. Nothing. 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 Am I just gonna get a bunch of nothing? Anything? Nope. Okay, this next one's a 5-star. It's a 4-star. That's actually close enough. Damn it, it's Forazon. I've already got her C6. I already gambled everything when she first came out. Come on, give me a Garmin, please. Put it on the banner. Oh! Oh!
Sweet change in one's appearance, and you
God!
barely recognize me. Then let one dispel any doubt. One is in all things unconstrained and unabashed, free to live as one pleases, go where one desires, and journey with whomsoever one wishes. Nevertheless,
What the hell?
in light of one's considerable renown, please call me Xian Yun in public.
What the hell? I think I was on a 50-50 for that. I'm pretty sure I was on a 50-50 for that one. And also, wait, her voice line started playing? Is that a new Wish thing? Holy shit! Holy crap! I didn't expect to get a 5-star this quickly. What the hell? What the? Also, I just realised something. I don't think I ever tweeted out that I went live. Okay, there we go. I tweeted it out. But what the fuck? Huh? What the? Okay. Wait, I wanna see what my history was like on that. I know we're not gonna be able to see the wish I just did, but that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Oh. I was on like 76 and it was on a guaranteed. I thought it was on a 50-50. Wait, is this... This isn't streamer... No, I thought I was gonna get streamer luck for that. Crap. I guess I've got Cloud Retainer now. Let's go look at her. That's how it works. Oh yeah, I can actually look at all the characters I've already... There's an... When did they add the auto add button? When did they...
Given.
Cute, she's hot. Look at her. She's... To be fair, one of my favourite characters, which I would class as being, like, cute. Let's see. Oh, Charlotte. I love her. She's a photographer and just look at her. She's so cute. She's one of my favourite characters, but I also love Kirara. I think in one of her voice lines she literally meows, if I can find anything.
I wonder what... Let me... Whoa. Now my fur's all wet. Do you want a box to hide in too? My boots? Oh, they're my paws actually. I can use my yokai powers to turn them into human feet, but I feel way more at ease walking with my claw. When I was still a cat, I loved everything
Okay,
Granny
I
made
actually
for
don't
me.
know which voice
I
line
could
she
gobble up an
purrs
entire
in.
bowl in one go. Whoa.
There you go.
The sand's getting... My boots? You travel...
Oh shit, I was trying to... Oh god, I was trying to mute myself, but I just sneezed extremely loudly instead. Honestly, all my favourite characters are probably cat girls. Oh, I got a constellation for Collei. Damn! Why does everyone have so many cats?
I
Okay.
wonder what my dear sister Lynette is.
Right, I gotta need help here. Which one should I do? These are like, thank you. These are like story quests, like one of these ones. Oops. See, when I used to have a lot of cats, we lived in an area, and I think there was a tomcat nearby, so my cats kept, you know, doing the deed. See, these ones here, and they're marked as, like, being important. See, I can't do this one because, let's see, where is this? This is occupied by this one. This one I can't do because it's occupied by this one. So, I think this one's actually Linny's, so it's...
Missing me to...
It's the best one, honestly. In my opinion. I'm not... I don't... Oh, shit, I accidentally closed down to Twitter. Is... Fair enough. I mean, it's good that you're taking care of cats, because I see some people where if they rescue a cat and the cat just so happens to be pregnant, they'll abandon the poor thing, and I'm like, no, you don't do that. But I understand taking care of cats can be hard, because, you know, they're little brats sometimes, but... I mean, yeah, I want to delete Twitter, but at the same time, I'm not active enough in it for it to actually, like, harm me. So I find it's better just to use Twitter to, like, promote myself and then kind of dip. Now, you'd be surprised. People, you know, comment a lot on the cat distribution. Cat distribution happens because someone abandoned that cat.
If Gemma gave us the right location, then the workshop should be right nearby. Huh. Looks like these boxes are blocking the entrance. Let's shift them away first.
Oh, I have to do work. No. I love Linny.
There we go. It should be just down here.
I don't think my old cats were spayed, but I do know my current cat is spayed because she I mean, if she were to get pregnant with kittens, she probably wouldn't survive, so obviously it's just responsibility to spay her, you know? And that's what I just think for most cats, you should just spay them because it's not doing any harm to you, and it's not doing any harm to the cat. And also, there's a lot of cats, we don't need more, like, there's an overpopulation issue. Ooh.
So this was Caesar's workshop.
Oh, shut up, Paimon.
Nothing suspicious here, just normal magic props. Let's head in further. What was that? Oh, is this one of Caesar's gadgets? Guess we must have triggered some sort of device.
Oh wow, now I gotta prep the four things. Wait, did I get double cat? No, I didn't. I thought not. I'm like, I don't have seen something. Wait, no, I did get double cats. Wait, this is not my Linny, is it? No, 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 this isn't my Linny. No, he's got C3. Jeez.
Let's light it up!
Nice and spicy.
Now disappear!
My Linny does way more than that.
Oh, look. The doll in the box is glowing.
Thank you, Paimon.
There's something written on the card on this doll. Let's take a closer look.
Something written on the card at the top? The fuck does she mean? Up here? I can't get up there.
Let's get this show on the road! And voila!
Look at me just casually. Wait. Wish list? I'd like a little dove. I want a robot with cool powers. Note, you need your parents' permission to own a pet. You also need to take good care of it. That's good timing. I bought a fluffy toy dove for you this time. If you're ready to own a pet, I'll make a real dove appear for you next time. Caesar. Okay. I want a bucket of fried chicken that never runs out. Honestly, that's life goals. I can respect that. I can respect that one. I like a new bag. No, there is no such thing as fried chicken that never runs out. Just as there's no such thing as children who never grow up. Also, eating too much fried chicken is bad for you. Make sure to pair it with something healthy, like a salad, alright? Caesar. Caesar salad? Honestly, I don't know. Also, I don't really like to ask, but if you're not already, make sure to follow, because, you know, it helps, basically. Because if I get to 50 followers, I will be considered for affiliate, which will allow me to actually do stuff.
These magic boxes are moving. What do we do?
One of them looks different from the rest. Let's investigate.
What do you mean one of them looks different than the rest? It's a fucking box. I didn't see it. Yeah, I'm pro-Palestine, and I always will be. Genocide is wrong, end of. Like, I don't understand people who, you know.
Now disappear!
But let's not bring any downers to my stream, alright? Try and, you know, be happy, I guess. Because, honestly, nothing I can do. I shot the right one, didn't I? Oh my fucking lord. portals through here.
And voila!
You know, one thing I always like about Genshin though is, if you look at everything, like there's so much greenery, and even that you can see cogs like peeking through the cracks in the walls. It's honestly incredible. Like all the small details are just insane, honestly.
That's weird. Have we reached the end already?
No, of course we
There's
haven't,
nothing
Paimon.
here.
Shut up.
Maybe this was a wasted trip.
This place seems a little too ordinary for a magician's workshop.
Enjoy
There's a
your dinner.
distinct lack of
See ya.
mystery. We've triggered quite a few devices on the way here. I'm starting to wonder whether Caesar built this whole place as one big, elaborate magic contraption. If
Maybe
so,
he did
then
build
there
it as
must be
one
more
big
to this
giant
place than meets the eye.
contraption. I don't.
Maybe a hidden room somewhere. Aha! If I just move this book, then hopefully... And... presto!
Presto.
A secret passageway! How did you know?
I'm a magician too, and apparently great minds really do think alike.
Hey,
Looks
are
pretty
you still
big
here?
inside. Let's head in
Will?
and take a look around.
Or are you dead? Or perhaps you're dead inside. No. Kidding, we're all dead inside. Oh, chest.
Now disappear!
I think I can finally understand the people who get mad when they accidentally do their burst. You know?
Yeah. 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 And voila!
Nice, another chest. Honestly, this is like the best way to get primogems. But when I'm playing on my iPad, this feels like a whole chore rather than just walking, doing a little da da da. You know?
Huh.
Ah. Who needs other characters?
Step right up.
There we go. I used the last characters to do the last hit.
Why have you stopped, Lenny?
Huh. It just looks familiar somehow. Let me check this out for a second while you guys go on ahead. If anyone makes a major discovery, let's rendezvous here.
Rendezvous
All right,
there.
see
I've
you in
got
a
it.
bit.
Solve the magic puzzle. Well, he's obsessed with that, so I'm gonna go upstairs.
Time to go.
Seems like that's what... Ah, it's another one of these. Oh, it's my character again. Oh, it looks like one of those, Ah.
Oh, seems like we can't step on the same tile twice. Guess we've got to finish it in one run, huh?
Yes, I know, Paimon. I made a mistake. Fuck off. In it, though. It's like... Ah. And you can't step off either, of course. I feel like you gotta go this way and then, you know, pop it up like this. this one. Let's start. Can you stay on one of the tiles whilst it's moving, do you reckon? Like if I step on this. Ah, yes you can. No, I don't know. I actually don't know how I'll do this. Shit. Oh, hold on. I see a method. And then you step on this one. Yep, I got it. You don't go all the way across. You go on this one and then forward. Wow, look at that. I'm a genius. Okay. I gotta do another one? No. Okay, good. I was like, I'm not doing 2 different puzzles. That requires... that requires stuff.
Wow! There's a hidden room here!
Now time to read a dead guy's
This
diary.
book's thick as a brick! Let's take...
It's as thick as a brick. About the wish
At
list.
one of my shows a few days ago, a child asked me how I pulled candy out of my hat. As a joke, I told the kid that the hat has a built-in wish-granting machine. Next thing I know, today a whole bunch of kids were pestering me to pull all sorts of things out of the hat. So I told them another white lie. The machine needs time to power up, but in the meantime, you can write your wishes down. Well, they took me up on that offer, enthusiastically. As I write this, I've only just got back from running around all over town, buying the things they wanted. Boy, are my legs sore.
Honestly, that's so cute. Are we supposed to believe he's a bad guy? Like, he ran all the way around town
I
buying
wound up
stuff.
saving very little this month, but that's not a major issue. I now have a bigger problem. How am I going to hide all these things inside my hat?
Magic.
2 children came to talk to me after today's show. I don't know why they were out on their own. They looked much too young to be unsupervised. I do hope they got home safely. Anyway, they said that they wanted me to teach them how to do magic. It's not uncommon for children to ask this, of course, but I've never seen any of them as serious about it as these 2. I told them that learning magic is very hard work, but that didn't faze them at all. It's like they already knew. They seemed so committed. I couldn't turn them down. It seems like something's bothering Lorenzo lately. Surely he's not upset that I agreed to teach them. I have a good feeling about those kids. They have all sorts of fantastic ideas. They wanted to call me Master, but I told them they absolutely mustn't. Any magician worth their salt could have taught them what I have. With time, I have no doubt that they could become far greater magicians than I. My only concern is why they're so mature for their age. I fear they've had to grow up too fast. Gemma thinks so too. She doesn't like being around them. Says that their eyes are too piercing. They don't bother me, but then again,
That's far
it's
too
nearly time for me to
cute.
go on tour. I asked the 2 kids if they'd like to come with me, but they shook their heads. I once overheard them talking about their father and their mission. Sounds like their parents have other plans for them. It's only been 10 days since I first met them, but they're very tough, but also very cautious, and they trust no one but each other. This, I fear, is not a good habit to have.
Shut up.
They hide things from me too. For example, when I asked them where they live and why they wanted to learn magic, they lied.
They lied? Oh no. They lied to a stranger? Oh, for God's sake, that's disgusting. Horrible. How dare they lie to a stranger? To a stranger.
That's the thing about children. Whenever they're trying to cover something up, it always shows somehow.
Yeah, because they're kids.
I can sense that their lives have been hard. Possibly even dangerous, too. They're not like other children. It's a shame that I can't do more to help them.
Womp womp.
After thinking things over, I decided to tell them a bit about how I see the world. It's full of lies and falsehoods, and that is why we must find our own truth.
Okay, and?
P.S. I hope they won't find my nagging annoying. Children are so opinionated nowadays. Will it do them more harm than good for someone they've only known 10 days to lecture them like that?
No, fuck off. Leave the
P.P.S. Maybe I'm overthinking this.
PPS of
No,
no.
Caesar.
Caesar salad. Stop reading. Fuck off.
Two magic geniuses with a father and a mission, huh? Sounds a lot like he was writing about Linny and Lynette, don't you think?
Perhaps he was.
So did they meet Caesar when they were kids? Let's go ask Linny!
Rendezvous with Linny. I don't know why, but I absolutely love the word rendezvous. Like, it's such a silly word to try and say. Like, rendezvous. And it's the same with discombobulated. I also love the word discombobulated.
Linny?
Which, it's such a, like, a weirdly
Shh,
specific
hold that
thing.
thought.
Fishy? Uh-oh, what have you found?
Uh-oh.
All in good time. Before we go over our new leads, I want to tell you how a high-altitude escape is performed. First, the magician slots themselves into a magic box in full view of the audience. The box is then suspended high in the air, and a short while later, the base automatically opens. At this point, a dummy will fall out of the box, but it looks real enough to grab the audience's attention, and they start wailing and screaming.
Really? Wow.
Meanwhile, the real magician, who has by now blended into the crowd, waits for a good Oh no! Is that me? Did I just fall to my death?
Very vivid description.
The
Shut up,
audience's
Paimon.
gaze then turns to the magician. Of course, that's just how I think the inventor of this trick never performed it successfully. When the box opened, Caesar was the one who fell out, and not the dummy. He fell right to the ground from the highest point of the opera house. No one could hope to survive that fall. Not without a vision, at least. And no one else has ever attempted this trick since. My understanding of how it works is just based on what I could gather from his notes and the relevant gadgets here in his workshop.
Okay. So what?
So Caesar's famous high-altitude escape has never been done, huh?
That's what he just said, Paimon.
Paimon was about to say how cool it would have been to see it in person, but if it's that dangerous, it's... Wait a second. So if a dummy's supposed to drop out of the box, then...
Glad you asked. That brings us to the secret of said box.
Okay.
This box right here is the one that Caesar constructed himself to use in the performance, and it's not as simple as it looks. Inside, there's a device that only the magician himself would know about. Once the magician's inside and the box is lifted up into the air, the audience's view of the box is fixed at a certain angle. From where they're standing, they have a clear view of the front, sides, and bottom, but the back and the top are now no longer visible.
Not really sure what that has to do with anything. Yeah. Okay, I was just testing something on my mic because, you know, I'm still trying to make it so my noise suppression is a bit better because my noise suppression is kind of shit to the point
At
where you can
this
hear
point,
everything.
the magician presses a button inside the box, opening a secret. He then escapes through this trapdoor onto the opera house roof, waits for the dummy to fall and distract the audience, and quietly returns to ground level.
That's way simpler than Paimon imagined. Even Paimon could probably do it.
Well, there's a little more to it than that, of course. The hardest part of there's the falling dummy, the miraculous reappearance, the pompous performing. Maybe the magician would even have themselves tied up before it begins to strengthen the impression that there's no escape. Many days and nights of careful research and painstaking practice would have gone into this, all culminating in a performance just a few minutes long, but one that still manages to transform the shock and grief of a tragic accident to the joy and laughter of a mesmerizing magic trick. Caesar was a highly accomplished magician. But unfortunately, even he didn't manage to pull it off.
He fucking
So-
died.
How did it go so wrong? You said you found some fishy stuff here. Have you figured out what really happened?
Hmm?
I can make a pretty good guess. I looked into the case files. The magic box Caesar was using at the time of his death had the secret button I mentioned positioned on the right-hand side. And sure enough, he always used his right hand as his dominant hand in public.
Okay.
Okay.
But here's the strange thing. Most of the devices in this workshop have the mechanism on the left-hand side, including this box right here. Which leads me to believe that Caesar was because a magician can't afford to have their most basic habits stand out too much. But a magician needs to be able to redirect an audience. The essence of magic is getting
I'm sorry,
people to
no one
believe a
is
lie.
realistically going to
If even the
notice
truth
if a
raises
magician
eyebrows,
is left or
the
right-handed.
falsehoods become all the more difficult to mask. And so, Caesar trained himself to use his right hand to align with his
Doesn't make
audience's
any
expectations.
sense.
Great
Doesn't
magic
make
always requires
sense.
sacrifices.
Are you secretly left-handed?
But in his most stressful and nerve-wracking moments, and when no one was watching, reflex would kick in and he'd use his left hand. Exactly. I think that's likely what happened.
Maybe just don't pretend to be right-handed if it can apparently be used.
Caesar would have been
against
under a
you.
lot of time pressure during the escape. He'd have had mere seconds to open the hidden compartment, retrieve the dummy, then open the secret door and make a swift escape.
Doesn't make any sense. Like, are you a fucking idiot
But
or
I'm
something?
sure he was confident. He would have rehearsed countless times to the point where it was second nature. So he opened the compartment, took out the dummy, checked everything was in order, and then went to leave. With his left hand, he reached for the button, and suddenly, his heart skipped a beat. Much like when you reach for your keys but find your pocket empty,
But
his
why
mind
would you
needed
need
a moment
to
to
have it
process what was
if you
going
can
on.
only see the mechanism from the inside? Just put it on your goddamn left. You don't need to put it on your right
Instinctively,
because no one
his
gives
left
a
hand
shit.
would keep feeling around for the missing button, maybe for another second or two, until the bottom of the box gave way. With the
It
stakes
makes
being
no
as high as they were, just a 2-second delay cost him everything. The authorities would
When in reality, someone switched the boxes.
Oh
And they did it
no,
to
someone
murder him.
switched the boxes. It's his own goddamn fault. Why the fuck would you pretend?
How would they
Oh
be
my
able
God.
to make the switch without being noticed? That would be difficult to pull off, no?
It would have to have been someone who knew that he was left-handed, and who could move his props around without arousing suspicion. Someone who was always by his side.
You.
Isn't that right, Lorenzo?
Oh yeah, there's just casually Lorenzo there apparently now. Oh yeah.
Just couldn't let sleeping dogs lie, could you?
Where the fuck did he come from?
There's not a lot of people who'd go to all this trouble for some magician who died 10 years ago. I didn't want to have to do this, you know. Silencing you the hard way just creates more problems for me to deal with.
Is everyone in this game mentally and physically okay?
But I gave you your chance. I hoped you'd do what's good for
Oh
you and
look,
back
he's got
off like
his
a lady, but
bodyguard.
you did.
You mean Gemma? So you are the one who's been threatening her!
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot someone was being threatened.
Yes, although however stubborn she might be, she was never much of a liability. But you people, you never even knew him, but for some reason you just wouldn't drop it.
Oh no. What? It's so sad.
Which is why you can't leave this place alive. Take them out, and make it quick.
Oh my god.
Do your worst!
When did she get so sassy? Like, do your worst. Do your worst, you little bitch. Okay, I know that's not what she said, but let me imagine. I'm not very good at the fighting part of this. I keep accidentally pressing B instead of W. What if I say-
Now disappear!
Oh, shit.
Here comes the finale!
Oh my god,
And voila!
I didn't do anything. I didn't. Oh well, look, he died and now he's running away. Woo! I'm sorry, this entire quest kind of feels a bit stupid. Like, if I remember correctly, which I probably don't,
Oh, you kids
Linny
are
was
tougher
doing
than
some
you
sort of
look.
tricks at the start, and now he's doing this.
Had enough yet, Lorenzo? I think it's high time you started talking, and what I'd
If I had a Mora for every time you said that man's name. Of course you idol. He was just an amateur who did cheap tricks for gullible children. I was the one who made magic into the fine art it is today.
So I was jealous.
Jealousy.
Jealousy.
Poured
Oh,
everything
no.
into his street performances
No.
and his stupid tours like it was just a hobby to him. But the people loved him, didn't they? Oh, how they looked up to him. No one gave me amazing.
Yeah, because no one gives a shit
So
about
amazing
you.
that he was
So-
completely broke. Every other apprentice was living it up at their master's expense, but no, not me. I put in all the work, mastered all the skills, and it brought me. He forbade me from using magic to trick people out of their Mora. There was nothing he hated more than that.
Oh no. Hold on, I'm gonna do a few things real quick. I know this might seem silly. Huh. Thought that would fix it. Apparently that didn't fix it. Got these random viewers that I know aren't actually people watching. And to be honest, it's kind of driving me mad. So I'm just gonna pretend they don't exist.
And with his reputation in Fontaine, it was too risky for me to go it alone.
Is that like a normal thing that people
as
just
long
have
as he
random
was
bots
alive, if I
watching?
dabbled in my own
but they
brand
don't
of
count as
money-making
actual
magic, you
watchers?
exposed me. I had to kill him.
Shut up.
There was no.
Shut up.
And this was...
It was reason enough. What
Sure.
other motive would I need?
Well, I was under the impression that there might have been other factors at play. For instance...
In love with Gemma. Don't be.
Guess I was wrong about that then.
I am.
Oh no, he's a phantom
Caesar
user.
was so strict with me. I
Who
never
could have
bought into any
known
of
that the guy who was
I was
alive...
more interested in the practical value of magic.
Oh, yeah! Charlotte told us that the reason
That's just how it looked from the outside. What would any thief want with second-rate loot? I've only ever targeted high-value items. I stole cheap things as a way of practicing my craft. It was other people's overactive imaginations that
So that's the story,
Shut
huh?
up.
Well, I hope
Shut
you're ready to tell it
the
all
fuck
over again during your
up.
trial.
It's like, I don't care. Why are they going on
What
and
choice
on
do
and on?
I have? You're a pack of wolves, and you've... So be
You're a
it.
pack of wolves. Shut up.
Very well. In that case, I'll contact the guard. Traveler, Paimon, keep an eye on Lorenzo.
Can Lorenzo please escape or something? Oh, I gotta keep an eye on him. Oh no. Whatever would happen if I were to leave? It makes it seem like it's such a big deal. Like, keep an eye on him. Don't you dare let him go.
Lily has told me the whole story.
Within 2 seconds? Wow. He's a quick talker.
Lorenzo, do you confess to the murder of Caesar?
Look who's finally developed a conscience.
Okay, shut up.
What kind of disciple murders their own master?
A lot.
I hope it was
Oh.
worth it. Because there'll be
lot.
hell to pay.
looks like it's all over. What should we do next, Lenny? Should we start preparing for your show?
Let me think.
Let me think. Yeah, think.
Let's rendezvous with Lynette and Gemma first. With Lorenzo in custody, Gemma will no longer have to fear for her safety.
Good point. We should go tell Gemma the good news right away. It'll give her some peace of mind for sure.
Blocking people on Twitter just because they followed me. Nah. Blocking people on Twitter because they're a scam.
Now disappear!
Yeah. I hate those artist scams that come up like all the time because I don't get it. Like, it's obvious that your artist. Oh, you look like jelly. Oh no. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't understand artist scams because they all use something called Core Soul. Like, wait, where the fuck are these? Oh, they're up there. Yeah, that makes more sense than being underground for some reason. Oh shit, this is where the cutscene comes from, isn't it? With them being young and yeah, that one. The one that makes you cry. Okay, let's hope this one
Ah.
is...
You're back. You were so quick. I've only just finished my third dessert.
Your third? Lynette, come on, we've talked about this. Everything in moderation. You're not gonna have any room left for dinner now.
It's fine. I'll shift to exercise mode and jog off the excess sugar.
That's besides the point. Well, it's done now, but
Point taken.
Did everything go okay?
Oh,
Of course! Lorenzo was no match for us. The guards are taking him in.
Gosh, that's amazing. I'm sorry, I still didn't know if I could trust you, but now it seems I can.
yeah, go, shut
I
up.
had my suspicions about Lorenzo, but I...
Oh, the bitch is crying.
It's okay. We understand. He did, but you don't need to be scared.
Sorry. I always wanted to report Lorenzo. He took all of Caesar's property, which I was so afraid. I was scared he'd do something terrible to me, and then no one would be left to visit Caesar's grave.
Caesar
So I
salad.
Never thank you all.
You can't just name
Truly.
a man after some sort
Thank
of
you
food
so
like
much.
that. I mean, well, no, I know there was someone before that, but blah blah, you know. Caesar salad.
Thank you
Yo,
all
can
for
my PC
clearing
shut
Caesar's
up?
name.
Like, jeez.
I never would have guessed that Lorenzo. To think, at least his soul.
Ah.
Don't blame you. Yeah. Cheer up, Gemma. My brother's doing a magic show at the. This show will be a special.
In Caesar's honor.
Caesar
Great.
salad's
We'll
honor.
see you tomorrow evening.
Don't worry, we'll be there. No, where are we gonna... Wait,
Shut up.
Paimon feels like we're forgetting something.
Yeah, getting your mom.
Oh yeah, Caesar's diary! We never found out if the two kids Caesar...
It's pretty fucking obvious. 1820. It's pretty obvious, Paimon. Like, you don't have to be 5 years old to figure that one out. Okie dokie.
So long as the audience thinks that seeing is believing, there's no limit to the number of
Oh shit, no.
tricks I can pull
I
off.
guess that's what G does. Figure that one out. See, there we go. This is how long I haven't played in. Embarrassing this. Most of these waypoints are locked. Wait, what? Does... When did those areas come out? There's new Liyue areas that are connected to Fontaine. I guess that's more proof that Nataland might be here. I feel like it is a weird place for Nataland would be really small. It would be like the same size as Mondstadt. Because Liyue is pretty big. Inazuma is quite small, but it's very spread out, which makes it seem quite big. But holy crap! I didn't know that there's more Liyue things. I guess that just shows how far away I've been from Genshin. I just haven't paid attention that new things have casually been added. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, my commissions. I do love this though, because just look at that. Oh, I thought you would be able to collect them straight from that menu. Now that would be cool. Imagine that if you can just collect the extra 20 from right there. Oh, what's this? I wonder if I have enough for a wish. I'm actually gonna go see because I do not. To be fair though, I'm still surprised that I managed to get her on like the first 10 wishes. Oh shit, that's how close I was to Navia. I probably would have been able to get Navia if I actually played more. Oh well, that's my own fault I guess. This is what happens when you don't play. You don't get the characters that you actually want. Who's this other friend? Oh, it's Lynette and... Who the fuck is that? Hello! I wondered where you went. You disappeared. Welcome back.
Paimon's excited to see another of Linny's magic shows!
Not this time. My brother's going solo today, so I'll be watching with you.
But, yeah, I was whilst you were gone, I was talking shit about
Good
this
evening,
quest, 'cause
ladies
it's
and
kind of
gentlemen.
boring.
I hope everybody's ready because the show is about to begin. The great magician Linny has prepared a spectacular show for us all tonight.
Look at that
concluding with an
NPC ass
all-new grand
waving.
finale that no audience.
Thank you all so much for coming. Now, prepare to join me.
Wow. Oh shit, it's Gemma.
Exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yes, it's just... It reminds me of him.
What do you do?
No wonder. Caesar was a famous magician too. So,
Wow.
how did...
Children love magic because
I-
they're
I
willing to
don't
believe in things
Care,
that
Gemma.
somehow...
For fuck's sake, I don't
I thought-
care.
Aw,
It was with a flower. He took it in... I was...
oh, that's so cute.
Is that right? Then I suppose, after all, you never know when the people dearest...
That's right. It's all over now.
Right. Yes, you can breathe easy.
See? Even if the Phantom
I
Weasel...
don't care.
Lorenzo escaped? Where is he?
What do you mean?
As Linny once said, a performer's job is to commit fully to their role. But once the bag of tricks is empty and the curtain falls, it's time to end the show. The spotlight is It's been 10 years, Gemma. Aren't you tired of the grieving widow act? I think it's time to put an end to it.
Oh! Damn, she's savage.
What are you talking about? Traveler, Paimon doesn't like where this is going.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will now be a brief intermission. The final performance will take place outside of the Opera House.
The Phantom Weasel never did like public places, did they? Don't worry.
Oh,
This place will be
Charlotte!
quiet soon. Let's talk somewhere
Charlotte!
else for now.
Look at her. Look at her go. I love seeing that's one thing I like about Fontaine is you will see background, like other characters in the background, but in like a realistic setting. Like it would be realistic for Charlotte to go to a magic show because she wants to report on it. It just makes sense.
Dear me, this is awkward, isn't it? And unfortunately, I'm all out of gadgets, so I'm afraid I can't do any tricks to liven up the mood.
Why she got a bandage?
This is a big mistake for a magician to make, but thankfully, I do have a backup plan. Now, who wants to hear a story?
Lenny? Don't we have more important things to address right now?
Like what?
Lynette accused Gemma of being the real Phantom Weasel a moment ago. Oh, what the heck's
Oh.
going on?
All in good time. Magicians are good at guessing what people are thinking. I know the questions you want to ask.
Damn, magicians
And as
aren't
it happens,
autistic.
Really? Well then, let's hear it. Paimon's dying of
That
curiosity
wasn't
here.
funny at all. Oh, I'm not allowed to make that sort of joke.
let's go back to the very beginning. A decade ago, when the Phantom Weasel was terrorizing the court of Fontaine. She never missed a target, never left a... But as her infamy grew, so did the
Ooh,
readiness of the
I like
police,
that
and her
outfit.
opportunities to act became ever fewer. Every day, she ran the risk of being exposed for who... Of course, she could not simply take this lying down, and before long, she found her ticket to freedom. After weighing her options, she set her sights on a renowned magician, Caesar. After all, magic and theft shared enough similarities for people to buy the story when the truth came out.
So, being the master deceiver she was, the Weasel easily earned Caesar's trust. Now, all that
no,
remained
she
was to
looks
frame
so
him
good,
for her countless
though.
crimes.
What do you mean she's a bad guy?
But as she was considering how to make her move, she noticed Caesar's aggrieved pupil, and a new thought entered her. At her encouragement, Lorenzo tampered with Caesar's magic box, causing him to fall to his death. Afterwards, Lorenzo seized his master's property, and the Weasel set about tarnishing Caesar's reputation. Two co-conspirators committed the perfect crime.
I've got to hand it to you. But I just have one question. You seem to think that...
Don't worry, Lorenzo said nothing at all. But I never believed that he was the Weasel, and in fact, my investigation only made me more certain of that. He was too forthcoming.
How disappointing. So you'd sooner trust Lorenzo than me? Even without a shred of evidence?
Shut up.
A magician is an expert at playing the audience to get the result they want.
Shut the
With a
fuck
little
up.
help from Lorenzo, you put on a
fuck up.
very convincing performance. The lovesick fiancé, whose devotion to her betrothed is unshakable, even under threats of violence. Caesar was maligned and hated by all for 10 years, but you? Everyone sympathized with your plight. Who would suspect for 1 second that the lovely young lady always seen weeping in front of Caesar's grave was actually the mastermind behind—
Wait. So you mean... Oh, but why would Lorenzo agree to that? And why didn't he sell her out even at the end instead of admitting to being the weasel himself?
Yes, why indeed? Maybe Gemma
Okay, this
herself
still
could
isn't
enlighten
making
us on
any
that question.
sense. Like, the whole hand thing just doesn't make sense. Because why the fuck would you lie about
Well,
what hand you
Linny,
use?
if you're so confident in your version, having killed Caesar with his own hands, Lorenzo was plagued by overwhelming guilt. Revealing the Phantom Weasel's true identity would serve no purpose. But if the Weasel remained free, then she could take care of Lorenzo's
An excellent answer.
Is that right?
As a matter of fact, there's one thing. Why would the real Weasel have targeted things that only have value to other people?
Of course. After all, we're just telling stories here, aren't? If I had to guess. Left to fend for herself after her parents died young.
Oh, fuck.
Betrayed. She'd scrounge waste paper from garbage bins to draw on, using twigs and dirt for lack of ink and pen. She'd sew ugly rag dolls from whatever scrap material she could get her hands on.
Oh, boo-hoo.
This was her only source of happiness in life. But it was all she needed, and she was content. Until once again she was betrayed. And this time everything was taken from her. She felt like life was a miry pit that dragged her further down the more she struggled to escape.
Yeah, I don't care
At
about
that tender
this
age,
at all.
she should have been happy. This was a fate too cruel for anyone to bear. Her pain became a breeding ground for dark thoughts. Thoughts which festered and grew into a twisted solution to her troubles. I detest the happiness of others, in all its forms alike. I will rob them of everything they hold to be good and true, and it will fill the void in my soul.
No.
That's some pretty heavy stuff.
Now it all makes sense.
Does this story satisfy you, Linny?
Yes, it is quite to my tastes. Thank you for helping to clear up my confusion.
Huh. That's right. What drove you to write that letter, Gemma? What were you? Because without that, none of this would have ever come to light.
She didn't write the letter.
And who did? Your mom?
After 10 long years, I'd hoped that the Phantom Weasel would be consigned to the history books by now. But it seems like someone still wasn't ready to let her finally be at peace. Linny. Or should I call you the Phantom Copycat now? You were the one who posted that letter outside the Opera House.
What?
Very sharp, Phantom Weasel. Still as shrewd as ever. Well, no need for me to be coy about it. Our goal was to clear Caesar's name.
Right, okay,
The most straightforward way to change the public's impression of Caesar was to force the Weasel to show themselves.
Uh-huh.
That's it? You had no other agenda?
Of course we did. We made it quite clear in the letter, I believe. I shall take from you that which you hold most dear, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
10 years ago? You mean Caesar's death? You met him?
Yes.
Wait. Oh, I get it. You were those two obnoxious kids. It's been so long, and you're all grown up now. I didn't recognize you. He taught you magic back then, didn't he? For what, 10 days or something?
We remember all our debts, however great. 10 years ago, Caesar's reputation was, but we did not forget.
Oh my
and
god.
So we came
Don't
to
care about this.
What exactly did you take?
free. Caesar once told me that even though I think that
I think I'm
applies
gonna
to you
attempt
too.
the spiral abyss
Truth
after
can
this
take
one.
many forms. Life took many things.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that for the last 10 years, you've been living a rather uneventful life. Perhaps that's because you found something other than a life of crime to fill the hole? Back to Lorenzo for a second. He murdered his own master, played along with your act, and took pains to make sure any suspicion would be directed towards him. But what did he have to gain from all that? He knew who you were and the things you'd done, and despite that, he was willing to give everything up for your sake. He's the reason that you haven't felt the compulsion to steal in all these years. You're more than just accomplices in murder. You're the only real friends each other has. So I think you know, deep down, that he is the only truth you have in your life. But that truth is gone now. And I guarantee you,
I do
you'll
love
never
his voice.
see it again.
Like, his voice is so hypnotizing.
Congratulations on your freedom, Gemma.
She sounds like such a bitch. Congratulations on your freedom, Gemma.
Your freedom will cost you dearly. From now on, you'll be all...
Gather round, one and all. The time has now come for the amazing Linny to perform his final act in tonight's show. I'm sure you're all wondering what he has planned for the grand finale.
A high-altitude escape?
I'm sure you all remember the magician Caesar. This was the very trick that led to his fatal fall, after which we have now learned that Caesar was wrongly accused, and that the real...
Guess that's my cue to leave. Traveler, Paimon, I hope you enjoy the rest of the
Please,
show.
please be a cutscene.
There
Please,
may be
please,
a lot of
please.
people watching tonight, but
Please.
you alone are my true witness.
I want to see a cutscene of him doing the trick. Please.
Lenny, wait. You
Shut the
two
fuck
hid a
up.
lot from Caesar.
Shut up.
He went to his grave without ever knowing your secrets. You don't have to tell lies to end up isolated and alone.
You're wrong. I'm nothing like you.
So,
Like Linny said,
what about Gemma?
she'll figure out what's best for her soon enough. Oh, and if you'd like to see Linny after the show, you know where he'll...
All right. Well,
Shut up, Paimon. I don't like... Paimon is so irritating. Like, I preferred her voice at the start because it was irritating, but you could listen to it without being like, oh, she's giving me a fucking headache. But now, when you listen to it, it just gives me a headache, and I'm like, shut up. Please, shut the fuck up. Oh, it's not a cutscene, it's one of those bad quality ones.
Magic should be mysterious, surprising, and defy logic. Magic is hard work. Every single movement has to be practiced thousands of times.
it's all right. We're used to that.
We're sorry. You've taught us so much, but we can't tell you the whole truth.
It's okay. Do you still remember what I told you? This world is full of lies and falsehoods. I only hope that one day, you can find your own truth.
What about you? Have you found your truth?
Magic is my truth. I want to perform a magic trick so great that people will always think of me when they talk about it. For a magician, what greater honor could there be?
Look!
Behold! Linny is sealed inside the box. Will he manage to escape? 10 years ago, Caesar attempted this very trick, and it was at this precise moment that...
Winnie! Watch out!
Oh.
Mysterious. Surprising. And logic-defying. Isn't that right? This honor belongs to you, Caesar. I'm just sorry it's a little late.
Did you see that? 1 minute he was falling, and the next, he turned into flowers.
That still don't make sense.
How could he possibly have done?
How mysterious. I didn't blink once. He just vanished.
What a heart-stopping magic show! Caesar's name has finally been cleared, and Fontaine's new star magician Linny has fulfilled a wish on his behalf. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better grand finale. It will...
Looks like everyone really loved Linny's grand finale. Paimon doesn't see Linny anywhere. Oh, Lynette said he'd be waiting for us at the usual hunt. But, oh, you mean the one where Caesar's buried?
why is the cemetery becoming usual?
Yeah, that's probably it. This whole magic show kinda seemed like Linny's way of saying goodbye to Caesar. So it makes sense that that's where he'd be afterward. Alright, let's go look for him there.
It doesn't make sense. Oh no. Okay, so Genshin has some sort of weird obsession with things making sense. Like, oh yeah, he's gonna be at a cemetery. It just makes sense, you know? Like, you know, I go to a show and then go to a cemetery afterwards. Don't you? Yeah. No. No one does that. You don't. No. Genshin doesn't make sense. It's a good game. It's hilarious. It just doesn't make sense. Look at him standing on the dead person.
Linny! There you are. Are you alright?
How did you get here so quick?
Magic is a performance art. A magician has to get creative to keep the audience on tenterhooks. That's our job. So I tweaked Caesar's original setup a little to keep it fresh.
It was fine in the first place.
I was honestly a little nervous during the live performance. Sometimes, I can't... Did he regret taking Gemma and Lorenzo on?
You know, Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something ever since we were in Caesar's workshop. You learned magic...
After I joined the House of the Hearth. To be honest, Lynette and I told you about my past before, remember? As a young boy, I survived by secretly, but I quickly realized that observation alone could only get me so far. I needed to learn how to improve my sleight of hand. We were gifted enough that we'd made some progress by ourselves.
So that's why you sought Caesar out?
Wow.
Yes. We figured there was no harm in asking, but it took us by surprise that he was so willing to teach us. In all, we only spent 10 short days together, but he was very good to us. By contrast,
I don't know what else
we
to
hid
say, but
so many things from him. For instance, when he asked why I wanted to learn magic, I answered, it's my passion. But in truth, there was already a lot more to the story by then. After being taken in by an aristocrat for our magic talent, then betrayed soon after, this was no longer about me doing what I loved. What amazed me was how the lie escaped my lips even as I was hesitating over whether to tell him trust is a beautiful thing. Sadly, I'd forgotten.
Linny.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to do something that I can
Still worried about the way I feel?
actually pay attention to, because
You really, but don't worry,
Loki,
I'm
I'm
used to
falling
it now.
asleep.
From the mansions of the elite to the house of... After Caesar, that night, To keep secrets is to put
Shut
up.
up.
You only realize how much someone really meant to you when you lose them completely.
Yeah, we've had delicious food, fun toys. You know, Traveler, doesn't that kind of...
Exactly. It's the same. Life has taken plenty from us. That's why the darkness never consumed me and why it never will. Maybe we live in the all right. Time to...
It was amazing!
Whoa, that's a bit of a tall order, I'm afraid. The show's just finished, so my sleeves are decidedly card-free right now.
Aw, come on! Sure, we...
Oh, all right then. Watch closely. I have a flower in my hand.
You liar! There's nothing...
Huh? My goodness, you're right. But...
3?
Now, have another look around. Maybe the flowers appeared some...
Really? Let's see.
This is a romantic gesture.
Wow, there it is! Oh, but more importantly, Paimon has to know how the trick is done. Please, Linny Pretty...
Well, if you want to learn magic... Since you asked so nicely, I'll share one little tip with you.
Is that it?
Ah, look at the time. We shouldn't linger here too
I
long.
love that little...
Thanks again for coming to see
Look
my
at the
show.
time now.
I
We
bid
can't
you.
do
I
this.
look forward to.
All right, shall we head back down too? Oh, but let's head to the Steambird's offices.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's go to the abyss and let's look at my terrible skills. Wait, the quest wasn't finished. I've already teleported away. I thought the quest was finished. And it's not. You're kidding me. Right. Go to Steambird. How about no? Fuck you and peace off? Look at this, 410. Yeah, I know, it's shit. I don't do this very often. Let's see, got non-elementals. Okay, so you want pyro, hydro, and all that. Most of those don't rely on elemental stuff, so... Oh shit, no. This needs to be at the bottom. You should have your build on. I'm stuffed if you don't. And then for that you would need Venti maybe? Sure. I just throw together characters. I'm gonna have the full team here. There is Benny Boo. There you are. And then for you, let's get you a Barbara, and who else? A Zhongli. I'm really hoping I have my artifacts on him. I'm gonna check, but I don't believe you do. Oh no. Oh, you do. Okay. His health is higher than if he didn't. So.
Time for takeoff.
This is order. Have a little taste. Confess. Fry. Suffocate.
Okay, so this is like.
Let's dance.
Oh, I usually use Raiden.
Really? Bring it on! Solidify! Fry! Suffocate! Cyclone!
This will be much quicker if I'm Raiden. So I'm gonna leave and replace Barbara. Yeah, I'm gonna replace Barbara with Raiden because I just know that Heiser works. So let's go. So we've got Hazel, Bryden, who's the other one? Oh shit. Oh no, actually you go well with Borazon. Of course you do. And then Zhongli. And then you need... Oh, I was using Venti. Venti's not very good for Haizo, so... Honestly, where are you? So yeah, I don't know where any of these characters are. There. And then 88, I think? Yep. Okay, so hopefully this should be a little better. I don't know. I'm not very good at this. Character attack. I always like using character attack.
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
Have fun with this gift!
Order guide you. Stabilize. Keep moving.
Really? Bryden's...
Illusion shot!
There we go.
Lucky day. The wrong test subject. Confess.
Shine down!
Gears of the storm!
Rise! This is order. Gather! Truth hurts!
There we go. Look at this.
Get
We're
moving!
doing shit now. When I actually have a team that works, it works. Okay, so this one... Oh shit, I need to remember the sequence. It's like... So Zhong's Q, then an E, then an
My blade! As one with wind and cloud!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let's get this show on the road. Now disappear.
That tingle?
It didn't work well, but it did work. I've got...
Let's light it up!
Oh shit.
That tingle?
And voila!
That tingle? That tingle?
Okay, so Bennett, 3.
I'm going in!
That tingle?
Fallen leaves, adorn my
Step right up.
Honestly, I don't need a cue for that one. Okay, that was shit. That was not very good. I'm not used to controls yet. So... Ah, hold on.
Now you shall perish!
Oh, shit.
Solidify! I will have order. Bring it on! Confess!
I didn't expect the fucking water bitches to freeze me. What's that?
Fracture! Another cyclone! Freeze!
Have fun with this gift! Too late for regrets!
Gather! Freeze!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Freeze!
There is no escape!
order guide you.
Get moving! Bring it on!
Oh shit.
Stabilize.
Now you shall perish!
Oh, that one took forever. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't have long to do this one basically. Go over there.
One with nature!
Oh, you're kidding. This is the pyro one? Oh shit. Fuck, this is gonna be difficult. I did it the wrong way round. I can't beat these.
The wind knows me.
Shit, I'm gonna have to leave because it's supposed to be the other way around. Oh, I got them mixed up. I'm an idiot. This is fine, I don't play Genshin very often because I fuck it up. Abandon challenge, claim these rewards. At least I get those. So I'm gonna have to do chamber 1 all over again as well. Okay, so this is Linny's, and that is his. You... who else did I use for you? Barbara? I think it was Barbara. I don't fucking know. Then I used you. Where's Bennett? And you. Okay, so I've reset my teams again. I'm gonna do this one because I don't have a good feeling about it, so.
Another test subject. Suffocate!
Here comes the finale. Now disappear.
See, one thing that's great about Linny is his auto attacks do a lot of damage. It wasn't built in that way on purpose. It's not like
Day.
Let's get this show on the road.
To the ferry.
There you go, see? Linny is an absolute boss. Okay, so F2
Let's get down to business.
Inazuma shines eternal!
3,
Come on, we can do it.
4,
Gather.
and then
Bring it on! Confess! Fine, my God. It hurts!
Another test subject. That
Step low!
This is order.
Shine down!
That tingle.
Get moving! Hey! Bring it on!
I got careless.
there we go. So, see, that one's easy. The next one, that was a bitch. To put it lightly. Okay, let's do that one.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
It's fine.
Oh my god, can I have a second to breathe?
As one with wind and cloud.
Because look at all these.
Freeze!
A round of applause!
Freeze!
And voila!
The wrong test subject. Freeze!
There we go. Oh, fuck you.
I'm going in! You're toast!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Nice. Jeez, finally. This should be easier than last time.
There is no escape!
Easier,
Now you shall perish!
I'll protect us.
I will have order.
Solidify!
Shine down!
This
Inazuma
is the
shines
proof that
eternal!
you don't need a good build. Or
Another
a build. Please not chamber. Other chambers? Absolutely you don't need it. Because if you don't, then you will die.
This is order.
Fracture! Confess!
I got careless.
Truth hurts!
Touch you. Booyah. Now the last one, before I think I'm gonna hop off stream honestly, this last one. After this one.
Now disappear!
Guoba, get them!
Let's get this show on the road!
Where are you?
Step right up!
Where are you?
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! Emerging transgressions!
One with nature!
This is our magic!
Here comes the finale! And voila!
Winter shall eventually
Right.
come.
There we go. See, look, this one's super easy. It's this team that I'm always worried about because it's not that good team.
Now you shall perish!
No escape!
I will have order.
Stabilize!
Fracture! Keep moving! You don't want to do the truth!
Fuck! Oh shit! Oh! Oh! Barbara! This is why you get a Barbara! 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 Barbara.
Solidify! That's it!
It's just you left, alright?
Ha! Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Cyclone! Bring it on!
Boom! Wow, look at me finishing. Chamber 9. Oh, I thought that was chamber 10. No, because that's Loki so embarrassing. Okay, let's... What the fuck is this? An optical. Oh, that was for the event that I never ended up doing. Honest quill and a... that stuff. Okay. Let's do a wish. Nope. I was hoping that might have been Garmin, but you know. Go on. Damn it! How many do I need? Oh, a mere 60. I've already collected documents. Fuck. Fuck. I just want Garming. Like, he's the only character that I care about at the minute. Oh, wait, 60! And I've nearly finished the other quest. Okay. Gonna collect this. Hi, Catherine.
Add Astra.
Add Astra Abyssosque.
Thank you
You're
for
completing today's commission. Here's your reward. Fuck off. So, on the map. Eventually, I think when I'm not as bored or tired, I will probably do some sort of stream where I'm actually exploring areas. But I'm not sure. Where are you? I've been looking for it.
I'm very sorry, Charlotte, but my sister and I are quite busy today.
Oh, please, Linny. Oh, huh? What's happening here? I spent all night writing my piece about the Phantom Weasel, but just as dawn broke, I suddenly that was quick.
Too late, bro.
That was quick, you say. It sounds like I've got some catching up to do. Please, fill me in. Whoops. Aha! My instincts did not lead me astray. You do have something to hide. Gemma turning herself in must have something to do with Linny's performance last night.
Maybe watching my high-altitude escape trick reminded her of a better time with Caesar, and she could no longer ignore the voice of her conscience.
Huh. Okay, then. Wait, no, there must be more to it. If that's all it took for her to have a change of heart, how did it take her 10... Oh, I remember now! Quickfire question! Where did you all go after the show?
Oh, we went to the cemetery and Linny did a private magic trick. Actually, glad you mentioned it, because that reminds Paimon, guess what? Linny...
What? I don't recall.
No, I just...
What the... This is getting pretty up.
Seems like this interview, forgive my persistence, but when apparently one of the things she said to the guards was that her final wish is to see Lorenzo one last time. There's... Alright, I guess I'll leave you to continue the...
Lynette? Paimon didn't mean to...
Don't worry, I wasn't angry.
Oh, really? Oh,
Phew. You and me both. Please, take good care of that ring. I'd be really upset if you lost it.
Oh, that's so sweet. I do love them. The quest was just boring. Also, what the fuck? What the fuck is that from? Oh no, I'm gonna be thrown into another quest. No. What quest is this? I don't remember this.
And voila!
And there's like I don't know what quest this is. got so many that I don't know what this one is.
A good newspaper should be a lighthouse of truth.
A lighthouse of truth. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, there's nothing here. I just wanna. Oh no, I'm in another quest. No, escape. Hypothesis incorrect. I don't give a shit. I'm selecting every fucking clue. What it does is it likes to eject one of them, you know? See, look at this. Wow, it's correct. Wow, I'm so clever. Skip. What is this? I don't remember this quest. Okay, look. I've escaped. What quest is that? This one?
This is no time for distractions.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Anyways.
Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here. You don't want to miss the best part, do you?
So, is anyone here? Just let me know, because I'm planning on ending stream. And if nobody's here, then I'm not going to bother doing a raid, because it'll just be a waste of time for both me and the person involved. So, if you are here...
So long as the audience
hello,
thinks that
please
seeing
say,
is
and if you are
believing,
not...
there's no limit to the number of tricks I can pull off.
I mean, goodbye, I guess.